I, Central State's god of war, along with all the warriors of Central State, wish Princess Phoenix and her husband a happy and harmonious marriage forever.
Hajj, what are you doing? Hajj. So the traitor we've been searching for is you.
Don't you always think I'm not as good as these guys? Well, today, I'll show you how your men will suffer a living hell.
Princess Phoenix, help me! Princess Phoenix, help me!
No. Hajj. Hajj, I'll finish you. Why? We've been in love for so many years. Why betray me?
In love? Ridiculous. If it hadn't meticulously planned for every meeting and every word I said to you, how could you, honorable Princess Phoenix, have been devoted to a mortal like me? To bring down the power of Central State, I've been preparing for decades. Now, I'm finally no longer your subordinate, but will be a lord myself. I'll report to the king that the spies from our enemy country assassinated Central State soldiers on Princess Phoenix's wedding day, and I, Hajj Isaac, got seriously injured fighting the enemy and defending our country.
Back in the day, that fortune teller said this fool had great luck, and only if she married you, our Lawson family could become prosperous. But now, her great luck has run out. We can't keep her anymore. So, you have to divorce her.
Mom, although Wendy has an intellectual disability, if you want me to divorce her, I can't do it.
Jasper, I know you cherish her so much, but our family is facing a massive crisis. We have no option but to rely on the Chance family. The Chance family can support us. Their only condition is for you to marry the heiress of the Chance family. So, she has to leave.
I won't agree. I can't sacrifice Wendy for the sake of our interests.
Look.
Mom, I know our family is in big trouble. I've given it a lot of thought. Whether it's bankruptcy or debt, I'll take it all on myself.
Take it all on yourself? How can you possibly do that? You're not only responsible for our family, but also for thousands of employees of Lawson Group. Now, for such a fool, is it worth it? Alas. Tomorrow, the Chance family is coming to discuss the details of the investment. About what to do. Make your own decision.
Wendy, what are you drawing?
Honey, look, this is you, and this is me.
Wow, good girl. Great drawing.
Honey, you must put it away.
Okay.
Give me a hug as reward.
Wendy?
Yes?
I'll be busy the next few days. You can stay at Grandma's house for a while, okay?
Huh?
There's a lot of money on this card. You can buy a ton of snacks. Make sure you keep it safe.
But what if I miss you?
Be good. When I'm done, I'll come to you.
Okay.
If the cooperation with Chance family goes wrong, I hope this money can help Wendy live a good life. Walter.
Mr. Lawson?
See Wendy off.
Got it.
Walter, where are we going?
To send you to hell, of course.
She's just a fool with intellectual disability. I really don't understand what Jasper sees in her. He even turned down the chance to marry me for her sake. What does she have that I don't?
Miss Chance, how can this retard compare to you? You and Mr. Lawson are the perfect match.
Anyway, this obstacle is gone now. He still has to marry me. Thanks for bringing her here. Here's your reward.
Thank you, Miss Chance. No, thank you, Mrs. Lawson.
Let's go.
What does a fool need so much money for? Let me take it.
I can't believe I lost my memories for 3 years. Princess Phoenix of Central State is back today.
Greetings, God of War.
It's Princess's command.
It's been 3 years. I never expected that Princess's command would show up again in Central State. Everyone, listen up. Come with me to Southern Province to greet Princess Phoenix. God of War Sherman Hunter greets Princess Phoenix.
You may rise. 3 years ago, I was betrayed by Hajj, badly injured, and forgot everything. Luckily, the heir of the Lawson family saved me.
People's minds are really unpredictable. You were so good to him, but he turned out to be such an ingrate.
The past should stay in the past. Now, where is he?
3 years ago, you went missing. Hajj took all the credit for the battle and was appointed the new Lord of Northern Region.
What? He was appointed a lord?
Now that you're back, you can explain everything to the king and expose his crimes.
It's not as simple as you think. Before we figure out the powers behind him, don't let my return slip out, and my identity must be kept secret.
Are you going to keep it from Mr. Lawson too?
Yes. Right now, I can't completely trust him. After all, Hajj is a lesson learned.
Princess Phoenix, after you got badly hurt and left, Hajj hasn't stopped the secret pursuit of you for a single day. I'm worried that he's already got the news.
I just want to smoke him out and get to the bottom of what happened back then. Hajj let me down and betrayed me. He murdered the loyal soldiers of Cassian and wiped out my entire household. I must let him pay back 100-fold or 1,000-fold.
All the Central State soldiers pledged to follow Princess Phoenix. I'll work undercover and be at your command.
This is the first time Wendy has left me after we met. I hope this all wraps up soon, so I can bring Wendy home sooner.
Mr. Lawson, it's time to go in. Mrs. Lawson is still waiting for you.
You must sign the divorce agreement today, otherwise we're all doomed.
I've told you, I won't divorce Wendy.
If Miss Chance is interested in you, is a blessing for you.
This blessing won't interest me.
You haven't signed the divorce agreement yet. Mr. Lawson, are you unhappy with the terms I offered?
Miss Chance, you're here.
Miss Chance, you're just in time. I need to talk to you.
If the dowry is too little, I can offer more. If unhappy with wedding date, we can change it too. Whatever you want, as long as Chance Group can provide, I'll give it to you.
Miss Chance, you've really got deep pockets. If Jasper can marry you, it's truly a blessing for our family.
I don't want any of that.
Then, what do you want?
I want to call off the engagement? I want to call off the engagement?
Did I hear that right? Call off the engagement?
Yes. You can acquire Lawson Group, but marrying you is not an option.
Jasper, have you lost your mind? Sharon is into you. Otherwise, who'd want to acquire a debt-ridden and bankrupt company?
Jasper, I've offered the terms with all my sincerity. You better know your place.
I am already married, and I'll never divorce her. I'll deal with my group's issues on my own.
You'll deal with it? What makes you think you can? She's just a fool. Why do you care?
I'd not be a man sacrificing my wife for the interests. Besides, Lawson Group won't collapse so soon.
Easier said than done. just a cheap little doll from a market stall. How can it compare to a billion contract with us?
This plaster doll was a gift from my wife. In my eyes, it's more valuable than your billion contract. What are you doing?
That idiot is already gone. I did it. Jasper, you'll never see her again.
What did you say?
Jasper, let her go, or I'll wipe out your family today.
You witch. Why did you smash the doll I gave my husband?
Hey, look, isn't that the Lawson family's mascot? She looks gorgeous.
Gorgeous? What's the use of that? I heard her mind is like a child's. Look, she's holding a lollipop.
Wendy?
You're still alive?
I spent a lot of time making this. Why? Did you smash it?
I just did. I don't need a reason.
Then you'll have to pay for it.
All right, I'll pay. Is that enough? If not, I've got more.
I don't want your money. You have to pay me this. 100 of them. Exactly the same.
I'm the heiress of the Chance family. You want me to make these dolls? If you're mentally sick, see a doctor. Stop making a fool of yourself.
If you don't pay, I'll hit you.
How dare you? Get lost.
You witch. How dare you hit my husband?
Sharon, you're bleeding.
Lunatic. She's totally a lunatic. Someone, get her out of here. How dare you hit Miss Chance? You're making trouble for our family.
Who dares hurt my daughter?
Dad, I'm the heiress of the Chance family, but this fool dared to hit me at my engagement party. Dad, you must avenge me. Finish her right now.
A nobody dares to hurt Sharon? Someone, drag her out and finish her.
Miss Chance started it. Mr. Chance, don't distort the truth.
Shut up. You two, kneel before Miss Chance and apologize.
We didn't do anything wrong. We won't kneel.
I'm so pissed. I told you she's just trouble. You didn't believe me. We've upset the governor today. Our Lawson family is done for.
Vivian, why are you so scared of them? She did it wrong first.
Shut up. Don't call me that. Our family has nothing to do with you. Miss Chance will be Jasper's legally married wife.
He's my husband. No one can take him away from me.
All right, I'll grant your wish. I declare the marriage between Chance and Lawson families is off. The acquisition is terminated. Anyone supporting them financially will be an enemy of the Chance family. The Lawson family is on its own now.
Mr. Chance, please give our family a chance. I'll kick this crazy girl out right now.
I've made it very clear. If Sharon dislikes something, even if it's gold, it's not different from the trash on the curb.
I tried to save face for you, but you didn't want it. From now on, you won't even have any business in Southern Province.
My husband has great luck and is blessed. No one can bully him.
Fine. Let's see who can keep the Lawson family safe.
Congrats, Mr. Lawson. Congrats, Mrs. Lawson. Lawson Group is saved.
Congrats, my foot. Chance Group is going to ruin our group's future. At this point, who dares to help us now?
The company suddenly got an investment of $50 billion, and its market value is skyrocketing. We're already a top group in Southern Province.
$50 billion? How's that possible?
That can't be true. It's $50 billion. Even our family can't come up with so much money.
I told you, my husband is truly blessed. Now we have this money. You won't have to marry this grumpy woman.
Who are you calling grumpy?
So what if I'm calling you? What? Aren't you planning to ruin the Lawson's future? Why hasn't it been ruined?
Dad, look at her.
Lawson Group has acquired a huge amount of funds, but its source is unclear. Deliver my command. Immediately freeze all of Lawson Group's assets.
You? Mr. Chance, please don't.
Old goat, why?
Why? I'm the governor of Southern Province.
What's so great about a governor?
You're truly ignorant. He is the master of Southern Province, even the legendary God of War in Central State. Mr. Sherman Hunter needs to show respect to my dad. By the way, later, he'll be here to attend my engagement party.
You really are flattering yourself.
You fool. If God of War isn't coming for our family, is he here for you?
The envoy from Central State is here.
Central State really sent someone over. Are they delivering gifts on behalf of God of War?
On behalf of Princess Phoenix from Central State, I'm here to present a betrothal gift to Mr. Lawson. 10 villas worth $100 billion, 100 top-tier luxury cars, a room with a collection of rare treasures, and an investment. Contract worth $50 billion. The money's already been transferred.
Wasn't it supposed to be a gift? How did it turn into a betrothal gift?
Well, isn't this an alliance between the Chances and Lawsons? Why people from Princess Phoenix's office brought betrothal gifts?
I get it. God of War must know about our family's good news, so he sent someone to deliver the betrothal gifts on our behalf.
On our behalf?
Well, Sharon, just think about it. Across the whole southern province, besides our dad, the governor, who else could possibly connect with Princess Phoenix's office? The Lawson family, which is on the brink of bankruptcy, doesn't deserve it.
Hutton really makes a point. God of War must have given us the reward, considering all the achievements I've made for the state.
So, these betrothal gifts belong to our family now that the engagement is off? Someone take all these items back to my place.
Stop it. Who dares to take away the betrothal gift?
My lord.
These were personally prepared by Princess Phoenix. They have nothing to do with the Chance family.
Hasn't Princess Phoenix been missing for quite a while?
Princess has regained her control over Central State. Now, she's right here.
Is Princess Phoenix?
Why are you staring at me? I'm not Phoenix Princess.
What exactly are you expecting? She's just a fool with intellectual disability. How could she possibly be the mighty Princess Phoenix?
If she were Princess Phoenix, I'd be the king of Cassian.
Shut up. How dare a lowlife like you make jokes about Princess Phoenix and King?
So disrespectful. You had it coming.
I mean, Princess Phoenix is right here in Southern Province, not at this party.
My lord, you just said these gifts came from Princess Phoenix's office. Am I supposed to marry Princess Phoenix?
Yes.
It must be great to marry her. She can handle the Lawson family's crisis. And you can marry the person you admire.
Silly girl, don't say that. You're the only wife I have.
It's all right. I don't mind. If you want, I can divorce you.
Wendy, don't ever say that again. When I married you, I swore to God to treat you well forever, or I'd suffer a miserable life.
All right. I won't divorce you.
You dare to defy Princess Phoenix's orders? Are you out of your mind? I think this banquet hall will be your mourning hall.
My lord, may I ask Princess Phoenix to reconsider her decision?
What?
This is my wife. We've been married for 3 years, and we're deeply in love. I hope Princess Phoenix will grant this.
They're done for. The Lawsons is completely done for.
I never thought he cared about me so much.
You dare to reject Princess Phoenix? You really think of your silly wife as a treasure? You've offended Princess Phoenix. Let's see how you'll take the consequences.
Hey, my lord, don't listen to this brat. I'm the one in charge of our family. Princess Phoenix is willing to propose. To him, we can't agree to it more.
My lord, Princess Phoenix is very righteous. She probably won't force others, right?
Mr. Lawson has deep feelings for your wife. It's really touching. I'm sure Princess Phoenix will respect Mr. Lawson's decision. As for the betrothal gifts, consider them as the gifts from Princess Phoenix's office. No need to return them.
That's great.
Thank you, my lord.
My goofy daughter-in-law really is blessed by the divine?
How's that possible? Just giving them to him for free.
My lord Jamsiu, Jasper disobeyed or Princess Phoenix's commander. That's a capital offense. Why are you siding with him?
God of War and Princess Phoenix both have agreed. Why does your family have so many objections? You want to take away Jasper and oppress Lawson family? What punishment do you deserve?
My lord, you must not listen to her nonsense. It's all a misunderstanding. How could we have known the Lawson family'd capture the attention of Princess Phoenix?
Exactly, my lord. I wouldn't dare to compete for a man with Princess Phoenix.
Who was so arrogant and said, even if God of War showed up, he'd have to show some respect.
Shut up. It's not your turn to speak, you fool.
How dare you disrespect Mrs. Lawson? You're asking for trouble.
My lord, calm down. Please calm down.
Henry Chance abused power for personal gain and was removed from governor of Southern Province. The Chance family is removed from Southern Province.
My lord, please spare us.
My lord, we've realized our mistakes. Please show mercy and spare our family.
Now you've realized your mistakes? When you made mistakes, what were you thinking?
Whether I should forgive you isn't up to me. But Mr. and Mrs. Lawson?
Mr. Lawson, Mrs. Lawson, please show mercy and give us a chance.
Wendy, do you want to forgive them?
She shattered my doll. She must pay for it.
Okay, I'll pay. I'll personally make $100 for you.
Chance family has a strong influence here. If they fall apart completely, people who work for them will suffer collateral damage.
In that case, let Chance family hand over half of their assets to the Lawson family, and the entire family will be under scrutiny. Mr. Lawson, what do you say?
Wendy, what's your take on this? After all, you're the one who got hurt.
Whatever you say, honey.
Then let's go with God of War's arrangement. My lord, please express our gratitude to Princess Phoenix.
I'm sure Princess Phoenix will appreciate it.
Thank you, my lord. Mr. and Mrs. Lawson, thanks for pleading for us.
Get out of here now.
The party goes on. God of War has come from afar. I need to give you a warm welcome.
Thanks, Mr. Lawson. No need for that. I've come here on behalf of Princess Phoenix. The gifts have been delivered. I should get back. We'll meet again sometime.
Congratulations, Mrs. Lawson. You've been favored by Princess Phoenix. The Lawson family is truly blessed.
The Lawson family has become the mainstay of Southern Province. As for future business matters, we'll need your support.
Sure, no problem.
It said Princess Phoenix's command has resurfaced. Is that true?
That's true. Over the years there have been talks about her return, but it's all just hearsay. There's no need to worry, my lord. Princess Phoenix must be long gone.
Useless. Where's her body? Back then, I arranged so many people to surround Princess Phoenix's residence, but she still got away.
I'm sorry. I'm heading to Central State to investigate it.
It's rumored that someone showed up in Central State who looks like Princess Phoenix. Coincidentally, she is your cousin's wife. Who the hell do you work for?
My lord, I'm definitely loyal to you. I'd never dare betray you. I'll investigate it myself. If she really is Princess Phoenix, I'll make sure to finish her.
This is your last chance. If you can't do it, I'll take you as one of Princess Phoenix's faction and finish you as well.
Yes, my lord. I won't let you down.
Walter, I trusted you so much. How could you do this?
Mr. Lawson, I'm sorry. Please spare me.
Spare you? When you were Sharon's accomplice, did you consider sparing Wendy?
Honey, no need to waste time on him. Just an eye for an eye. Beat him up with a stick.
Mrs. Lawson, I was wrong. Please have mercy on me.
Tell me the truth. What else are you keeping from us?
No, nothing else.
You had a chance, but you blew it. Honey, before I got knocked out that day, I heard him mumbling something about Lord of Northern Region.
Lord of Northern Region? What's going on? You wanted to murder Wendy? What's that got to do that, Lord?
Well, I dare not say it.
Fine. If you don't say it, I'll torture you badly.
Mr. Lawson, please spare me, Mr. Lawson. It's your uncle said. Mrs. Lawson looks much like the person on Northern Region's wanted list. And if he could finish the person on that list, he could claim reward. He wanted to use Mrs. Lawson to butter up that lord. So he asked me to manage to finish Mrs. Lawson.
How dare you? It's a Lawson family matter. How did an outsider have a say in it?
Mr. Lawson, please spare me. Please spare me. I shouldn't have taken your uncle's benefits and targeted Mrs. Lawson.
What a money grubber. Someone drag him out. Hand him over to Office of Punishment.
Mr. Lawson, spare me, Mr. Lawson. Mr. Lawson, spare me, Mr. Lawson, or aunt.
What does your uncle have to do with Lord of Northern Region?
My aunt's niece is Goddess of War in Northern Region, called Mandy Swift. They wanted Mandy to be highly valued and to let her entire family get protection from Northern Region, so they became lackeys of Northern Region.
I look so much like the person on Northern Region's wanted list. Aren't you scared of going against them?
I'm not afraid. Don't worry, Wendy. Even if you are really wanted, so what? As long as I'm around, I'll keep you safe. Even if you once did something wrong, I'll face it with you.
Jasper. Thank you.
Wendy, why do I feel like you're different now? It feels like you suddenly grew up a lot.
Maybe it's because of the hit by the stick.
Silly girl.
Sorry, Jasper. I have to lie to you for revenge. When the truth comes out, I hope you can forgive me.
Alas.
Hey.
Dry your hair, or you'll catch a cold.
Okay.
Wendy.
Yes?
Grandma's birthday is in a few days. You've never met her ever since we got married? This time, come with me. When we go back, I must ask my uncle how he dared to hurt my beloved girl.
You just said, I'm the girl you care about most.
Of course. Who else could it be but you? Wendy? Wendy, come here. Greet my grandma.
Hello, Becky. Hello, Zach. Hello, Allison.
All right. Good girl. You're not newly wedded, but Jasper always keeps you at home. This is the first time you've come to see me. Come on, take it. Here's the red packet.
Thank you. Thank you, Becky.
Well, Jasper, I'm not picking on you. You're a successful young man. Why did you marry such a fool?
I'm not a fool. I'm smart. I know the multiplication table. I can also do crafts. I can even use the computer.
A young woman in her 20s acts so immature. How's she different from a fool?
Even my 9-year-old son is better than you. Can you do laundry or cook?
Nope.
You can't do any housework. You need others to serve you for everything. Jasper, did you get a wife or a living ancestor?
Even if I'm raising a living ancestor, I'm not spending your money. Why are you so anxious?
Jasper, I'm your uncle, and she's an outsider. You're such a fool. How can you take her side?
She's my wife and my lawful spouse. She and I are family.
Jasper, he is doing this for your good. It's better to have a well-matched wife. You two don't match at all.
Why don't we match? Allison, you don't know it. Actually, I'm a lucky charm. Even my husband said I brought him good luck. Ever since I married him, the Lawson family has been getting a better life, and they have a lot of money now.
Stop flattering yourself. If the Lawson family is doing great, what's it got to do with you?
Jasper, you're the heir to the Lawson family. You're spending all day playing with a fool. How can you run the family's business well?
You don't need to worry about it. Zach, you better think carefully about your own future. You won't have a place in Lawson Group anymore.
What did you say? How dare you kick him out of Lawson Group?
Don't you dare. You brat, huh? Listen up. Lawson Group was founded by me and your dad. Now you think you're successful, huh? You want to kick me out? I have to ask if the veteran employees are okay with it, and if Vivian is okay with it.
Then I really have to ask if someone who wanted to murder my wife deserves to stay in Lawson Group.
Who dared to hurt Wendy?
Becky, you don't know it. He did this for our family.
You better make it clear. Our family can't tolerate someone who harms their own family.
Becky, I have a niece named Mandy. 2 years ago, she gave me a portrait and said that person was secretly wanted by Northern Region. This stupid girl looks exactly like the wanted criminal. She's most likely the one secretly tracked by Northern Region. Perhaps she's just pretending right now.
Is that true?
Absolutely. Becky, Lord of Northern Region has said that anyone who finishes her will be hugely rewarded. Well, I'm not really after the reward. But if this criminal stays in our family, wouldn't that be like having a time bomb around us?
I know exactly what kind of person Wendy is. You tried to finish my wife without any investigation. Do you think I'm just a loser? Not to mention, Wendy can't be any vicious criminal, even if she did something wrong. As her husband, I'll face it with her.
This matter should be thoroughly investigated. Whether Wendy is really the one on the wanted list is still uncertain. You two did this without any investigation. That's just not right.
Mom, I did it for our family's good. She's just a fool. If she passes away, so be it. No need to feel sorry.
Dare to call me a fool again?
Let go of me, you witch.
Witch? Listen, I'm not just a fool, but also a lunatic. Today, if you don't apologize to me, I'm not sure what a lunatic might do next. I'm not sure what a lunatic might do next.
Jasper, why are you waiting for? He's your uncle.
Wendy, just let go.
You witch.
Zach, the proof of your corruption is still with me? If you don't want to go to Office of Punishment, apologize to Wendy and resign from Lawson Group.
What? You want me to apologize to a fool?
Becky, lecture Jasper now.
Hello? Is this Office of Punishment?
Jasper, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked that servant to murder Wendy.
And?
I shouldn't have called her a fool.
I was wrong too. Please forgive us.
Yes.
Shut up. Who dares to ask my aunt to apologize?
Greetings, my lady.
Please take a seat, Becky. You've watched me grow up since I was little. I really can't accept such a grand gesture.
You're in a high position now. I can't do as I used to.
We're family. No need for formalities. Your birthday party is coming. My dad sent me to celebrate your birthday. But I just heard someone was trying to force my aunt to apologize. What's going on? Allison, did someone bully you?
Mandy, you've got to stand up for me. If you hadn't shown up today, I'd have been badly bullied by the person on the wanted list.
Wanted list?
This fool looks just like the person on the wanted list. I just thought we could help get rid of her, but we didn't expect that Jasper would kick your uncle out of Lawson Group, and he also wanted us to apologize to this fool.
Could this fool really be Princess Phoenix? I need to feel her out. Never mind, the secretly wanted person has been caught. But they do look alike. It's understandable that you mistook her for that person. Am I right, Jasper?
You know each other?
We grew up together. We're just childhood friends.
Jasper, back then you promised to marry me? I've only been away for 3 years, and you've married someone else?
Yeah, Jasper, you two grew up together. You can divorce Wendy right away and marry Mandy at Becky's birthday party. Not only is it a double celebration, but we'll also be a closer family.
We were just kids at that time. How can you take it seriously? Besides, I have a wife now.
It's all right. Just divorce her.
Why should he divorce me? Who do you think you are?
She looks kinda dumb and seems like abnormal. Jasper, what do you see in her? Did someone force you to marry her?
He was forced to marry her a few years ago. He somehow brought home this fool because a fortune teller said she'd bring good fortune and help the Lawson family make it big. So he mindlessly married her.
Vivian said that this fool had used up all her luck and was of no use anymore. If she stays with Jasper, she'll only ruin his bright future.
Now it all makes sense. So, you're just a tool to ward off bad luck?
What are you talking about? You're a tool. Your whole family's just tools.
How dare you?
Wendy, calm down.
She's obviously doing this on purpose. We're Mandy's family. It's fine if we talk casually, but you're an outsider. How dare you disrespect Goddess of War?
What's so great about Goddess of War? I even know God of War from Central State, Sherman Hunter. He's not as arrogant as you are. He's been really nice to us.
If you knew Sherman, then I'd even know Princess Phoenix.
I really know him. You don't believe me? If you don't believe me, ask Jasper. Sherman has been great to us. He even gave us big villas, luxury cars, and a lot of money.
What's there to show off about? Aren't those the betrothal gifts from Princess Phoenix? They're meant for Jasper and have nothing to do with you.
What's his is mine.
Moron, don't you know that knowing God of War and being Goddess of War is completely different? Just because of your disrespect to me, I can make your Lawson family disappear from Central State.
What's so great about Goddess of War? If you're so great, why are you still single? Does no one want to marry her?
You, I'll take care of your mouth.
I'll shut your mouth.
You lunatic, I'll finish you.
All right, are you threatening me? I'm gonna bite you.
Hey. My lady, Wendy's mentally challenged. You won't get mad at a kid, right?
Just now, you got mad because we called her a fool. But now you're admitting she's a fool?
Come on, being mentally challenged and being a fool is different, all right? You're an old hag.
You.
All right. Stop arguing. We shouldn't break up a couple. Mandy is a good girl, but Jasper can't have such luck.
Seems like this fool has no power at all. Even if you're just pretending, I don't believe you can still hide from what happens next. No rush on this. Jasper can think it over. After all, Jasper and I have been through so much together. He's just mad at me for leaving without a word back then. But this time, I'm here. Not just for Becky's birthday. There's something important. I need a favor from Becky.
What can I help with?
It's about the previous God of War from Central State. Back then, on Princess Phoenix's wedding, she was hurt by an enemy. God of War died saving Princess Phoenix, but he left a child behind, who was saved by Lord of Northern Region.
Wendy, what's wrong?
Nothing. It slipped from my hand.
After the serious injury, the child had quite a few after effects. I heard that you knew Dr. Gordon. I wonder if we can ask Dr. Gordon to check up on this child.
Turns out to be the child of a hero. Princess Phoenix was loyal and brave. Coincidentally, this time I've also invited Dr. Gordon to my birthday party. I'm sure Dr. Gordon won't turn us down.
Our Lord has been so kind, and giving this child the best. Even for this trip to Central State, he spent a lot of money to let this orphan stay in the best hotel.
The Lord is truly kind-hearted. I'll have Dr. Gordon check this child as soon as possible. We are just ordinary people. But I also want to do something to help the kid of a hero.
Then tonight I'll stay at your place as usual. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not. I love a good gathering.
If you are Princess Phoenix, I don't believe you can stand by and watch this kid fall into our hands. I'll wait for you to come get this room key, then I'll turn you in. That'll be a big contribution. If you're not her, I'll finish you then. Nobody can take away what I want. Princess Phoenix, you're eventually going to blow your cover.
Help! Someone! There's a thief!
Why did you barge into my room at this late hour?
Honey, she'll hurt me. Help me, honey.
What happened?
Your dumb wife sneaked into my room to steal keycard. No, I should call her Princess Phoenix.
You were truly sent by Hajj to test me. Fortunately, I prepared in advance. What Princess Phoenix? Honey, I just saw someone hanging around and being sneaky. He even seemed to go into her room. I came to help her out of kindness, but she hid behind the door, secretly, and tried to hurt me with a dagger.
You claim she was here to steal. Do you have any proof?
Because I was here, she didn't succeed.
What nonsense are you talking about? Honey, if you don't believe me, just check your phone. There's security footage inside. It should show the truth. Right here.
Take a good look. This is just a servant. Don't be afraid. My lady, can you believe her now?
Get out of my room right now.
Honey, she's so scary.
Why weren't you wearing shoes again?
I forgot. Back then, before I escaped, if I hadn't confirmed the kid was murdered, I'd really have fallen for Mandy's tricks. Hajj, the show, has just started.
Mrs. Chavez, happy birthday.
The Kim family is here to celebrate your birthday, and specially offers this jade. May all your wishes come true.
The Watson family is here to celebrate your birthday and gift with a millennium-old ginseng. Wish you a long life.
Thank you.
Grandma, Wendy heard you like antiques, so she went to an antique shop in Hampland and got a precious porcelain vase for you.
Wish you happiness and a healthy life.
This is my favorite piece of blue and red glazed porcelain. Check out the colors and the pattern. It's so beautiful. Wendy, thank you. I hope you have lovely kids soon.
Goddess of War is here.
Goddess of War has arrived. The Chavez family is really impressive.
I've heard Mrs. Chavez has watched the Goddess of War grow up and took her as granddaughter-in-law.
Really? Then Mrs. Lawson might feel the pressure.
Becky, I've also brought you a gift.
Well, how come there are two same pieces of porcelain?
Everyone knows that blue and red glazed porcelain is super rare, and there's only one genuine piece in Hampland. But now, there are two of them. One of them's gotta be fake.
I'm afraid someone used the excuse of being filial and deliberately bought a fake as a gift for Becky to make Jasper get implicated. Wendy, you've repeatedly insulted me today. No matter if you're Princess Phoenix, I'm going to make you end here.
What nonsense are you talking about? How could I possibly give a counterfeit to Becky?
She bought it from an antique shop in Hampland. We still have the receipt. How could it be fake?
Jasper, even the antique shops sometimes have counterfeits. You really shouldn't have let an idiot pick up something so pricey.
Exactly. With her intelligence, she's good enough for knowing to go home when it rains. And you let her buy an antique. Of course she'll get scammed.
These two vases look exactly the same. Why did you say the one I bought is a fake? I think yours is the fake one.
These two blue and red glazed porcelain vases both have rich compositions and gorgeous copper patterns. They both look pretty real.
Becky, you missed something important. The real blue and red glazed porcelain has an inscription on the bottom, made in first year of Yorkwell Dynasty, and the counterfeit doesn't have it.
That's true. One has the inscription and the other doesn't. So, what Mandy gave is the real deal.
How's that possible?
Now, what else do you want to say?
Honey, we got duped. That vase cost us $5 million.
What? $5 million? Just for this counterfeit? Did our family's money just fall from the sky, huh? What bad luck. How did Jasper marry such a naive girl like you?
When I bought it, I didn't know it was a fake.
How dare you talk back? Are you asking for trouble?
Mom, watch where you are.
Hey, you just keep spoiling her.
Mrs. Lawson, she's not naive. She just wanted a good bargain and tried to do something big with a small budget, but ended up messing it up.
What makes you say that?
This real blue and red glazed porcelain vase doesn't cost $5 million, but $20 million.
So expensive.
I didn't expect that although she was silly, she still tried to play tricks.
Wendy is pure-hearted and doesn't play sneaky tricks.
Honey, we've definitely been tricked by an unscrupulous antique shop. I'll go settle the score with them now.
Wendy, according to the rules, once the goods are delivered and the bill is cleared, once you get the item, they won't be responsible.
Then what should we do?
Becky's birthday is such a big day, but you gave her a fake gift. What a bummer.
Well, it's really embarrassing. You've really disgraced our family after the birthday party. You two must get divorced.
Mom.
All right. This counterfeit is quite well made. Anyway, it's a token of her kindness. I'll take it.
Hold on. Becky, collecting fakes might damage your reputation in the antique circle. As I see, you might as well give up on her kindness.
Hey, what are you doing?
No matter what, it's a token of Wendy's kindness. How could you disrespect it like that?
A fake remains fake? I've never seen someone use a fake top to express her kindness. If you truly mean it, get another birthday gift.
The birthday party is about to start. Where am I supposed to find a gift? Aren't you just making it difficult for me?
I'm not. Since you can't present a gift, then you better not attend the party. It's fine even if you're a fool. But are you that cheeky?
You want to humiliate me? You're still too naive. Honey, I've really prepared another gift for Becky. This.
When did you prepare it?
When we came to Hampland, I got a little surprise for Becky. Although this girl looks ugly and talks too much, she's guessed it right. I've got a backup plan.
How dare you insult me?
What could it possibly be in this tiny box? You better just open it for everyone to see.
That's right. So, we all can learn that in a fool's world, what's considered a surprise?
What's this?
Isn't this just a regular pill?
Nope, this elixir can prolong life. This elixir can prolong life.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Elixir? That really cracks me up.
I never expected this mentally challenged girl to have such a wild imagination. She even came up with some elixir. Ha 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 ha.
An idiot is just an idiot. As I expected, she didn't let us down.
Well, Wendy, don't make a fool of yourself. Aren't you embarrassed enough?
Wendy, are you serious?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. This pill is really rare and can cure any disease. If a normal person takes it, it can prolong life.
You make up that story like it's true. If it wasn't, from a fool like you, I might have bought it.
Believe it or not, this is my gift to Becky. Becky, look, this is really good stuff.
Check out how cheap it looks. Maybe it's some cheap item she got from a flea market.
Exactly. You're showing off such kind of trash. It can't compare to what Mandy prepared at all.
It's not about how expensive the gift is, but about the thought behind it. I'll accept this surprise.
Becky is showing such obvious favoritism.
The auspicious time has come. Time to serve tea to Mrs. Chavez.
Becky, come on, have some longevity tea. Wish you a happy birthday and a long and healthy life.
Good.
Be Becky.
Grandma.
Becky.
Wendy. How dare you poison Becky?
I didn't. It wasn't me.
Mom, don't scare us.
This vicious woman must have tampered with the tea. Becky's been so kind to you. This is how you repay her?
I didn't make the tea. I just took it from someone else. Why blame me?
Tea? say it? What's wrong with this tea?
Mr. Lawson, this is the longevity tea Mrs. Chavez usually drinks. There are over 10 kinds of precious nourishing herbs in it. Nobody tampered with it.
Stop making excuses, Enoch. You must have colluded with this fool. I only scolded her a bit, but she intended to murder Becky. She's a total maniac. Someone, get these two out of here and execute them now.
What are you waiting for? Call that ambulance now.
Hold on, let me take a look.
Isn't that Charlie Gordon, the legendary doctor? He came to the birthday party too?
Is he the magic doctor who said can bring back the dead back to life? Mrs. Chavez will be saved now.
Dr. Gordon, you came just in time. Please save my mom.
Mr. Chavez, stay calm. Let me check her pulse.
Dr. Gordon, how's she doing?
Mrs. Chavez is now in critical condition.
Dr. Gordon, was my grandma poisoned? She wasn't poisoned.
Even if she wasn't poisoned, she must be pissed off by this fool. She's definitely involved in this somehow.
Right. Ever since she came to our family, she's been causing trouble. Becky is getting on in years and can't handle this kind of stress. Look what happened now. She fell sick.
I told you to let her stay at home, but you had to take her out. Now look, she's upset your grandma.
Grandma got sick suddenly. There's gotta be a reason for it. How can? You all just blame Wendy.
It wasn't me. I didn't upset Becky.
Everybody stop arguing. There's no time for that. Dr. Gordon, what exactly is my mom's condition?
Mrs. Chavez has a hidden illness and has been taking a lot of tonic medicines. Today's tea also had some supplements in it. This caused her energy to flow in the wrong way. Now, she doesn't look good.
What should we do now?
Dr. Gordon, in the name of Goddess of War, I command you to heal Becky.
Well, it's not like I don't want to save her. She needs some medicine to control the energy in her body. Otherwise, no one could save her. I left home in a hurry and didn't bring my medical kit.
What should we do?
The pill I gave Becky.
At this point, you're still thinking about that pill? You're really out of your mind.
This pill truly can save Becky.
Are you kidding me? Who would dare to try that pill?
Right? It doesn't even come with instructions. Who knows if it's counterfeit? We can't let Becky risk her life testing it.
This pill seems familiar. Wendy, can it really stabilize her vital energy?
Yes.
Dr. Gordon, please give it a try.
No way. You trust her so much, but what about Becky's life? What if something goes wrong and it hurts her?
Guys, make a decision soon. Mrs. Chavez fell ill suddenly. Well, according to her pulse, she might not hold out much longer.
Charlie, as a renowned doctor, can't you use acupuncture to help?
It won't work. This illness has built up over a long time. Initially, the incidence rate wasn't high, but those supplements are like a key to unlocking the root cause, like a raging flood, getting out of control.
Useless. You're just a quack.
Mandy, what's the point of blaming him now? Let's all make a decision quickly.
I trust Wendy. She wouldn't mess around with Grandma's health. If anything goes wrong, I'll take all the blame. Dr. Gordon, please give her the pill.
Jasper, are you insane?
Mom, Grandma almost can't hold on anymore. We have no choice but try it.
All right. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Mrs. Chavez, open your mouth. Come on, Mrs. Chavez, drink some water.
Oh my.
Becky!
What's going on?
I told you not to use it from the street stall. How can you believe this fool?
You idiot. How dare you deceive us? Today is Becky's birthday. If she gets murdered, I'll bury you with her.
I swear I didn't lie. That pill.
Don't you dare talk back. How could our family end up with an ingrate like you?
Jasper, you trusted her so much, but what's the outcome now? If something really happens to Becky, you'll regret it forever.
I'm fine. You guys, don't blame Wendy.
Becky?
Grandma, how are you feeling?
I feel much better. The pain's gone now.
Her pulse is steady. The hidden ailment surprisingly eased. Seems like she vomited some clotted blood. It's the effect of the pill.
What, a lousy pill can cure and save her? What crappy doctor? How can you speak up for a fool? I think your reputation is not well-deserved at all.
I've been practicing medicine for over 30 years. I've never falsely reported a condition. It really is the effect of the pill. I told you we should trust Wendy. Mom, Wendy really wanted to help Grandma?
Looks like we've wronged her.
I've told you that the pill is not from some street vendor, but a life-saving pill. Only a few of them in the world.
Is this the life-saving pill?
I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. I'll just call it an elixir.
I must be out of my mind. I didn't recognize such a treasure pill. I've been dreaming of...
Just a pill got you so worked up. What's so amazing about this pill?
A dozen. Masters have spent 10 years of hard work to craft this pill for the king. All over Cassian, there won't be over 10 of them. What? It's for the royal family.
Is it so valuable?
Wait, do you believe everything he said? How could a fool taken in by the Lawson family possibly have something belongs to the royal family?
Exactly. I bet she just used a pill from a street stall and saved Becky by coincidence, and then put on an act in front of us.
Charlie, you must be fooled by her and mistake a lousy pill for a precious one.
The scent doesn't lie. When I was young and studied at the Imperial Hospital, I got a chance to see this pill once. I could never forget it ever since. That's definitely it.
If it's so valuable, it must be worth a lot.
Well, that's so shallow. How can you put a price on such a rare treasure? Another nation once offered 10 cities for it in exchange, but the king didn't agree.
So that's a priceless treasure.
I get to enjoy such a rare treasure. What a great honor.
Don't you find it weird? Such a valuable pill, more precious than 10 cities. How could a fool like her manage to get something like this?
Right. How could she have gotten something so valuable?
It should not be from the betrothal gifts from Central State. Wendy, tell me, where did you get this life-saving pill?
Well,
look at her guilty expression. It must be stolen.
If it really was stolen, we're in big trouble, I'm afraid. This mess'll spill over to Chavez and Lawson families.
What do you mean?
Just think about it. Something so valuable must belong to a big shot in the royal family, but she stole it and gave it to Becky. If the big shot finds out, we'll be seriously punished.
You have a point.
Wait. I'm in Central State. How could I have stolen it from the royal family?
You couldn't get into the royal family, but the big shot might come to Central State.
Come clean. Where did you get this from?
I swear I didn't steal it. I've been carrying this all along. Before I came to the Lawson family.
You've been here for 3 years. How come I've never seen it before?
If it really belongs to Wendy, then her family might be way more impressive than I can imagine.
All right. No matter what, Wendy saved my life. Instead of thanking her, you're making things hard for her. Isn't that just too unfair?
Right. Thanks to Wendy's pill, Grandma's got through this. Isn't this the best gift? This pill captures the essence of this field and is super rare. I've got the chance to see it today. I have no regrets now. Mrs. Chavez, since you've got this pill, you'll be incredibly blessed.
Thank you, Doc.
But Sontat, don't drink the longevity tea anymore.
I'll keep that in mind. The birthday party is about to start. Don't just stand here. Let's go and take a seat.
Let's go. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I might have twisted my ankle.
Let me carry you.
Wendy, let's see how long you can stay smug. Today is your last day.
Honey, I ate so much at the birthday party. I'm stuffed.
Come on, only you still had an appetite. Today was such a close call.
Your wife is a lucky charm. No matter what we come across, we can always make it through.
Okay.
Honey, I forgot the desserts I packed at the birthday party.
Little foodie? Go wait for me in the car while I get them.
Okay. What are you doing?
What are we doing, don't you know?
Mandy? It's you again.
Well, I didn't want to fall out with you at the birthday party, but I have no choice. I really tend to bear grudges and seek revenge. So, today I have to give you a hard lesson.
The goddess of war from Northern Region likes to get back at people on the sly. Isn't that just being a rat? Maybe being a rat is just your nature.
A fool who's a pushover suddenly gets sharp-tongued. People might think your intellectual disability was just an act.
I'm telling you, my husband's coming back soon. If you don't want to make trouble, you better hurry back.
Since I'm waiting for you here, I naturally have a way to keep him away for a while.
You've been planning to deal with me?
That's right. Besides, even if he's here, so what? I like him, so I care for him. Otherwise, he's nothing special. And you are just a fool who only knows to hide behind a man and cry.
But someone can't even lean on a man's shoulder when she wants to cry. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to go to great lengths to pick on an easy target like me.
You're asking for trouble.
Mandy, just stop it. You'll have no good outcome dealing with me. Besides, you'll regret it.
Regret? You're the one who's going to regret it. If you're scared, just admit it. Or kneel and apologize to me. Perhaps I'll consider sparing your life.
You want me to kneel? You don't deserve it.
So you won't kneel? Then I'll beat you up.
Wait.
Why? You back down so quickly?
I just want to give you some advice. This is Central State. Although you're goddess of war in Northern Region, if you go against the rules to use force across territories, you'll still be punished once you get caught.
Unexpectedly, a fool like you would know this. Too bad you're going to hell? So what if it's Central State? Soon, it'll be part of our Northern Region.
What do you mean?
Let me be honest with you. Princess Phoenix has been gone for 3 years. Most of the big shots have already switched sides to us. Princess Phoenix's office is just a shell now. Central State will soon be within Northern Region's domains.
Really?
Ridiculous. Why am I telling this to an idiot you don't understand at all?
I get it. You're like Hajj, just daydreaming.
Shut up. How dare you insult Lord of Northern Region? Slapper. Useless. You can't even beat an unarmed woman. You too, go get her. How's that possible? You fool know martial arts? Were you pretending all along?
A little surprise for you. Like it?
Then it's even less likely I'll spare you. Today, you'll have to end here.
Stop it. How dare you use force in Central State?
Central State's god of war, Sherman Hunter. Why is he here?
How dare you use force in Central State?
Northern Region's goddess of war, Mandy Swift, greets your excellency. I'm just handling some personal grudges. Sorry you had to see this.
This isn't a personal grudge, but some grudge between Northern Region and Central State.
Not really. I just want to teach this fool a lesson. Why take it so seriously?
Sorry for being late. Please forgive me, Princess Phoenix.
Get up.
What? Is this idiot really Princess Phoenix?
Shut up.
Open your eyes wide and take a good look. What's this?
How's that possible?
Phoenix Princess's token. Before, I had been playing dumb all along, but I didn't expect you'd bully the weak and always pick on me. I warned you. Too late for regrets now. Get her.
What are you doing?
This will strip you of all your powers, stop you from causing trouble.
I always thought Princess Phoenix's return was just bluffing. I didn't know that you were hiding so well.
If I hadn't hidden well, how could I have shaken the trees? Tell me, why did Hajj send you here? Did you come to Central State to gather intel?
So what if I did? Even if you return to Central State, it's pointless. The amnesty and enlistment ceremony is coming. Every big-name family in Hampland will pay allegiance to Lord of Northern Region, and you, Princess Phoenix, will exist in name only.
Hampland is the heart of Central State. Prestigious families from all levels are switching sides to Northern Region. There must be something fishy. Who was the first? Tell me.
Why should I tell you?
You're in Central State, but you've offended me. I can deal with you whenever I please.
If you dare touch me, Lord of Northern Region won't let you off.
I'm the one who won't let him off, and you will bite the dust before he does. Look at the youngest goddess of war in Northern Region. What a shame. Do it!
Hold on. It's the Hobbs family.
Which Hobbs family?
Scott Hobbs, the richest guy in Hampland.
Good, you've saved your own life, but I can't let you leave just yet. Take her away.
Move. Wendy, I'm back.
Honey.
I got held up for a bit. Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's all right. I'd wait a lifetime for you.
You're waiting for the food. I know what you little booty are thinking.
Thanks, honey. By the way, honey, can we stay in Hampland for a few more days?
Why? You haven't had enough fun here?
I like the culture and traditions in this place, and I also want to spend more time with Becky. Don't want her to feel bored.
Okay, it's great you care so much. Let's stay a few more days to have enough fun.
Thanks, honey. You're the best. Let me treat you to a cake.
It's yours? It's all yours.
If someone truly loves me, he'll grant any wish. I make Jasper. I'm really falling for you.
Why are you still hesitating about Betrothal?
Central State has been leaderless for 3 years and isn't powerful anymore. The Princess Phoenix's office will be taken over sooner or later.
But turning to Lord of Northern Region is overstepping boundaries after all.
What boundaries? Mandy is my niece. She's goddess of war from there. Is it wrong to rely on my family?
What's happening? What are you arguing about?
Next week in Hampland, there's going to be an unprecedented grand event, the Amnesty and Enlistment Ceremony. It's held by well-known families here to turn to Lord of Northern Region.
Turn to Lord of Northern Region? Hasn't Princess Phoenix returned? Turning to that lord now is like betraying Princess Phoenix. That's a serious offense.
Right. So, I'm still hesitating about whether to sign this joint agreement.
What's there to be hesitate about? Everyone says Princess Phoenix is back, but who saw it? As I see, Princess Phoenix's office has heard about the news and made up stories to scare the bigwigs.
But what if Princess Phoenix is really back?
Why did you butt in? The birthday party's over. Why are you Jinx still sticking around?
We want to spend more days in Hampland.
What's fun about Hampland? Just go back. Stop being such an eyesore. Have you two seen Mandy?
Mandy? Didn't she leave with you?
No, I have no idea where she went. She didn't answer my calls.
Well, she's the goddess of war. Not a 3-year-old girl. She won't get lost. Don't worry about her. Plus, she needs to preside over next week's Amnesty and Enlistment Ceremony.
What? Mandy's gone missing?
We've tried every way to reach Goddess of Warriors, but we still can't find her.
Is Mrs. Lawson, who I sent Mandy to find, really Princess Phoenix? Tell me more about this Mrs. Lawson.
Mrs. Lawson was brought back by Mr. Lawson like 3 years ago. She was badly injured and amnesiac, and her mind was like that of a child.
The timing lines up. That's definitely her. No wonder she's been able to hide for so long. Turns out she lost her memory. For me, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
You mean?
3 years ago, she escaped with severe injuries. It's always been a lingering shadow. For me, this time, once I find her. I can't let her come back.
I'll send someone to Central State now to assassinate her.
Don't use our people. That'll be too obvious.
Who do you want to send?
Scott Hobbs, the richest guy in Hampland.
Why him?
Hasn't he always wanted to show us his loyalty? Let's give him this chance, and let Wendy get a taste of being betrayed by Hampland's elites.
All hail the wisdom.
You should personally visit Hampland with such a big reward. I'm sure he'll be interested.
Yes.
My lady, all of the Hobbs family's info is here.
Okay, thanks.
Sherman? Why did Wendy meet with him?
Honey, are you going out?
What's in your hand?
A chocolate bar. Want some?
No.
Then I'll eat it myself. Honey, I'm gonna eat it in my room.
Okay. Don't eat too many sweets.
Got it. Wendy? Huh?
Are you keeping something from me? I'm your husband. You can tell me everything.
Nothing at all. Honey, you're acting kind of weird today.
Don't you recall anything about your background?
I really don't remember.
But I just saw you meet with Mr. Hunter. Why did you meet with him alone?
I was out for a walk and bumped into him.
Did he give you anything?
Here. A phone. He said if I run into any problems, I can reach out to him. He also said I'm your wife and can also get support from Princess Phoenix's office.
All right, I hope I'm just overthinking.
Honey, watch some cartoons with me.
I'll pass. I feel like getting some fresh air. Watch it yourself.
Oh, okay.
She's just a mentally challenged girl. How could she possibly be Princess Phoenix of Central State? I guess I've been too tired lately. That's why I'm having these unrealistic fantasies. Who's that? Take him away. Let go of me.
Honey, what's going on over there? How's it? Did you find him?
We've used all the available resources. There's still no news about Mr. Lawson. I suspect someone's deliberately blocking the news.
Elite families of Hampland have all switched sides. They'll undermine Princess Phoenix's office first. Try our best to break apart their connections. Make sure we don't end up isolated.
In this case, the one who took Mr. Lawson away might be targeting you as well. After all, everyone knows Princess Phoenix has sent betrothal gifts to him.
They've got a lot of guts. They really think I'm scared of them? Hello, honey?
I've got your husband with me. If you want to save him, come see me alone.
Who the hell are you?
Why did you bring me here? When Hobbs family does things, we don't need a reason. The Hobbs family? The richest one in Hampland. You're Tom Hobbs? Smart. Well, guess why we took you. Is there some sort of misunderstanding? I don't think I've ever offended you. You haven't offended me, but you offended a big shot. Who? Lord of the Northern Region. I've heard Princess Phoenix dated him before. Is it because of the betrothal gifts from Princess Phoenix's office? Exactly. But what baffles me is Princess Phoenix has strong martial arts. Why is she interested in someone like you? You've got it wrong. I have nothing to do with Princess Phoenix. Let me go. Now. Let you go? All right, go ahead.
You're really leaving.
Look, even if I let you go, they won't. Besides, if Lord of Northern Region wants you end, you won't leave here alive. My shoes got dirty. Why not help clean it by licking? Maybe I can give you a quick end.
Jerk, let my husband go.
Look, your goofy wife is here to save you. Wendy, why are you here?
Honey, someone called me and said you're taken away, so I'm here to save you.
Why did you come? Why are you so naive?
But I'm worried about you.
You can't save me and get yourself stuck too. Leave now.
Okay.
Since you're already here, why leave? Tom, take it out on me if you want. None of her business. You think you're the one who matters? She's the one who really matters? But you're both gonna end. Tom, you jerk. That's rude. Did I allow you to speak?
Jerk, don't you dare hit my husband.
Is this fool really the former Princess Phoenix? But even like this, you're still so alluring?
Stay away from me.
The original plan of that lord was to finish him right in front of you. But now the plan has been changed. I need to add a step.
Let go of me.
Of course, before you're doomed. No, I'll make you suffer more. I'll defile her in front of you and then finish you in front of her. Tom, you jerk. Scream. Scream loud.
The more I enjoy
you
it,
scream, I've got your woman. How does it feel? Feel heartbroken, right? Tom, you'll burn in hell. Come at me. Wendy, run. What did you do?
He was too noisy and would ruin your mood. Go ahead.
Are you nuts? I just want to hear him yell.
Sorry, Mr. Hobbs.
Never mind. She's right here now. I can do whatever I want.
Really? I'm afraid you're not capable of that.
Mr. Hobbs.
How dare you, you crazy?
Shut up. You know I'm Princess Phoenix, but still dare to mess with me. You're asking for trouble.
Spicy girl. I like that. I don't care if you're Princess Phoenix. As long as I finish you, I can get a reward from Lord of Northern Region. But I don't want to waste your pretty face and your figure.
Despicable and shameless.
You two, go get her. After I'm done, you two can enjoy her. Well, nice.
You think these two minions can take me down? Dream on. Just now, I was just pretending. You really think you're something?
How do you know martial arts? Who the hell are you?
I am Princess Phoenix. If you can't finish me today, what's waiting for your family will be a real disaster.
Since you're so eager to hell, I'll grant your wish.
Despicable scum.
Go to hell.
With your lousy skills, Lo, you want to beat me?
You're even stronger than Sherman. You're really Princess Phoenix? Ah.
Let me show you something interesting.
Tom, just stop it. People from Princess Phoenix's office have taken our family down.
Dad!
You took my husband. I took your dad. Seems fair enough, right?
Please, Princess Phoenix. Please, spare my family. Please, spare my family.
Weren't you just so arrogant and almighty? Even wanted to defile and finish me? Mr. Hobbs, if you enjoy that so much, how about I ask some people to enjoy it with all the women in your family?
No, no. I'm begging you. Please don't. Please, spare us.
Answer me some questions, then I'll let you go.
Okay, go ahead.
What did Hajj offer you to make you turn your back on Central State and even dare to mess with me?
Lord of Northern Region, promised our family the role of the chief consultant, and me, the god of war in Northern Region.
I thought it would be a great favor. You really believe these empty words? Your family is so stupid.
Yes, your teachings are spot on. My lady, please spare my life.
Spare your life? Okay.
Thanks, my lady.
But you just did that to me.
My lady, my lady.
You really think you can keep your hands? Honey, wake up. Honey, you're awake?
Wendy, are you all right?
I'm fine, but you've been sleeping for a whole day. You're such a sleepyhead.
You're hurt? Did that jerk hurt you? I'll finish him.
Honey, take it easy. Tom's already a total wreck. No need to bother with him anymore. The Hobbs family also got the punishment they deserved.
A total wreck? What's going on? After I went unconscious, what happened?
Actually, Mr. Hunter saved us.
Mr. Hunter?
Yeah, it's him. When Tom was about to hurt me, he showed up just in time.
But why did he show up in such a remote place?
Didn't he give me a phone? When I knew you were taken away that day, I was super worried. Before I went there, I gave him a call. So he came just to save us.
That explains it. You're so smart. You're still smiling. At that moment, it freaked me out, but thanks to you, or I'd have ended there.
Well, you're my husband. Of course I won't let anything happen to you.
Silly girl. Don't ever risk yourself for me again. Only if you're fine can I feel at ease.
That's exactly how I feel. All those times when you were standing up for me. I remember them all. So as long as I'm around, I won't let anyone hurt you again.
What's really going on in Hampland? I just got off the plane. If you can't find Mandy, fine. But you even can't reach Scott?
Mandy is still missing. I can't reach any one of the Hobbs either. Don't lose hope, my lord. I guess they're planning a surprise for you.
Surprise? What surprise?
As long as the ceremony is not canceled, everything's still under control.
You're right. The ceremony is not about Mandy or Scott, but me.
All hail the wisdom. As long as you're here, no matter who's missing, the event will be held as planned.
The ceremony is just hours away. I need to get changed. As new head of the noble families here, I have to show up all dressed up.
Jasper, this is an important occasion. Why did you bring this jinx along?
I've never been to such a grand event. I came to join the fun.
You must keep her in check. It's amnesty and enlistment ceremony. Lord of Northern Region will be here. If she does anything wrong, we'll all be in big trouble.
Exactly. An idiot may. Fear nothing. We have to stay alive.
Got any medicine? Let her take some, or she might go crazy.
Zach.
Well, all right. Just behave yourselves. We'll head in first. Let's go.
Let's go.
Honey, I suddenly got a stomach ache. Why don't you go in first?
Hurry up then. Don't go anywhere else.
Okay. Bring them over. The show is on.
Guys, you all made it.
Zach, you came just in time. The joint agreement about turning to Northern Region only lacks your signature now.
Honey, the amnesty is beneficial to us. In my opinion, just sign it.
Let's just hold off for now. There might be something fishy.
What could be fishy? You received betrothal gifts from Princess Phoenix. Now we have the chance to get great luck, but you don't want us to grab it? Brat, don't be so selfish.
I didn't mean it that way.
Well, all right. I'll sign the joint agreement sooner or later. Isn't the Lord not here yet? What's the rush?
That's more like it.
Envoy from Northern Region is here.
Envoy from Northern Region. Looks like the Lord has arrived in Hampland.
Thank you all for coming to today's amnesty and enlistment ceremony. But as I remember, someone wasn't on the invite list.
Your Excellency, this is my nephew. I brought him to join the meeting.
I've already told you the ground rules. Unauthorized people aren't allowed in. Is your family an exception?
Well, you might not know this. I'm Mandy's aunt. Goddess of War. Do you know her? She's the youngest goddess of war in Northern Region.
Mandy Swift neglected her duty and suddenly disappeared. Lord of Northern Region is about to confront her about it. Since you're her aunt, please tell me where she is so the Lord can deal with her.
I have no idea where she went.
The invitation didn't say relatives prohibited. Your Excellency, why are you singling me out?
You should know this. Amnesty and enlistment ceremony is held for Lord of Northern Region. Mr. Lawson, you were once proposed by Princess Phoenix. There's no seat for you here. Mr. Lawson, please get out of here.
Don't push it. Can't I even show up here?
Who knows if you'll snitch to Princess Phoenix's office if word slips out. Everyone here will be a thorn in the side of Princess Phoenix's office.
That's right. Kick him out.
Get out. You're not welcome here.
Well, guys, please, for my sake.
If you want to defend him, get out of here.
You bunch of jerks, don't bully my husband. You bunch of jerks, don't bully my husband.
Princess Phoenix is really alive. She came just in time.
Well, isn't this Mr. Lawson's silly wife? Why did he bring her here?
What's going on? Who's this crazy woman? Are you still a toddler, hitting us with lollipops?
Be quiet. Get that nutcase out of here. On such an important occasion, if the chaos keeps up, I'll beat them up.
Your Excellency, please calm down. My fault for not keeping them in line. When I get back, I promise I'll discipline them.
Since you think you didn't teach them properly, then the Chavez family should be wiped out as well.
Your Excellency, please don't. Our family, Laz, is absolutely loyal to Lord of Northern Region. Look, I signed the joint agreement a long time ago, just waiting to hand it over to you. We are ready to turn to Lord of Northern Region and serve him.
Now that's more like it. What are you doing?
Wendy, hand the joint agreement over to the envoy.
Honey, what's this? I can't read a word of it at all.
This is a joint agreement. They'll turn to Lord of Northern Region.
So they're all traitors, huh?
Jasper, let her hand the joint agreement over to the envoy. If you ask for trouble, do it yourselves. Don't implicate our family.
Is this important? Since you guys want it so badly. It's snowing. It's snowing.
That's the joint agreement we've signed. It's over. We're screwed.
This crazy girl really messed up big time.
You're such jinx. You're in big trouble. You know that?
She's indeed a nutcase. Ripping up the agreement means offending Lord of Northern Region and all elite families in Hampland.
What did I tell you? I told you not to let her in. You guys didn't listen. If I had known, I'd have given her some sleeping pills to let her sleep at home. Then this big mess wouldn't have happened.
Sorry, everyone. My wife is a bit mentally challenged. I hope you don't hold grudges.
You want to apologize? How will you? To pay with your life.
Just because Princess Phoenix has your back. You two are messing around deliberately. You're totally shit stirrers.
I'm a shit stirrer? Then what does that make you?
You? Jasper, take her away. Take her away.
Wendy, let's go home. We won't be part of the crowd.
No, I'm upset now. I'm not going home.
Everyone, why bother arguing with an idiot? Isn't it just an agreement? I've got more copies. Just sign it again.
That's great. We'll sign it again.
Sign it again. Sign it again.
I'm signing it.
I'm going to sign it.
Calm down. About the new agreement, I want to add one more term.
What is it?
Since they're not leaving, they'll pay the price. I want all noble families in Hampland to team up to ruin Lawson family's income source.
So what if you're protected by Princess Phoenix's office? I'll be the first to sign it and cut off their income source.
Following them is the key to a bright future. Watson family is ready to sign it.
Kim family is in. Let's all work together. Cut off their future.
Did you see that? Because you brought along this idiot. You've already ticked everyone off. This jinx causes trouble wherever she goes. You should have taken my advice to divorce her long ago.
From the moment I first met her, I told you, marrying a wrong woman would make your life a mess. Look, she's torn up the agreement and offended Lord of Northern Region. How can our family make a stand in Hampland?
Mr. Chavez, would you like to sign the agreement and work with other elite families to cut off Lawson family's future?
Well...
Honey, Zach is part of our family. He won't team up with outsiders to bully us, right?
Both of you, shut up in front of everyone. Kneel down to the envoy and apologize.
Kneel down? Who's she? Why should I kneel to her? Why doesn't she kneel to us?
Wendy, you're right. We won't kneel. Princess Phoenix has done us a favor. We can't be ungrateful.
Yeah.
What did you say? You want me to kneel?
You must be dreaming of being a princess. How dare you ask the envoy to kneel before you?
Everyone says Mr. Lawson's wife is a fool. She surely lives up to her reputation. She's made a fool of herself on such an occasion. She'll definitely become the laughingstock of Central State.
Your Excellency, my wife isn't mature. I'll take full responsibility.
Can you afford the responsibility? Today, I'll destroy the Lawson family. I'll let you see the cost of offending Northern Region.
How could you threaten me with my family? Totally shameless.
People from there are just the same kind. Their lord is nothing but a shameless fool. They are absolutely no good either.
Wendy, how dare you insult our lord?
Insult? If I see him, I need to give him a beating. I've got Princess Phoenix to back up. What can you do to me?
I'd like to see if Princess Phoenix's office can stand up for her. If they can stand up for her.
Welcome, my lord.
You two dare to cause trouble here? A mantis trying to stop a chariot. Don't overestimate yourself.
A mantis? Where is the mantis? Why haven't I seen it? I just saw a bedbug.
Wendy, this is Lord of Northern Region. Hide behind me and stay quiet.
My lord, you came just in time. These two made a scene and ruined the ceremony. Please, punish them.
An amnesiac fool and a worthless freeloader. You two really make a perfect match. I really want to let you two stay here and enjoy you two as a joke.
My lord, you want to let them stay here?
The once supreme and conceited Princess Phoenix of Central State has become such a fool now. I definitely should let everyone see it.
Princess Phoenix? Well, where is Princess Phoenix?
Princess Phoenix is here too? Isn't she already gone for over 3 years?
She is. Princess Phoenix from Central State. An absolute useless fool.
Honey, he called me Princess Phoenix. Do you think I look like Princess Phoenix?
Well, how could she be Princess Phoenix?
If she was Princess Phoenix, then Central State would be truly doomed.
My lord, is there a mistake? My wife is just an ordinary person, even with a little intellectual disability. She's got nothing to do with Princess Phoenix.
Think about it. If she's not Princess Phoenix, how could your family get the betrothal gifts from her? Princess Phoenix's office noticed her existence long ago, but unfortunately, she ended up a fool. So they sent you those valuable gifts to let you take good care of her for the rest of her life.
My wife turns out to be Princess Phoenix?
I'm Princess Phoenix? How could I be Princess Phoenix? Am I truly Princess Phoenix?
I'd recognize you no matter what. Because I used to be your beloved man 3 years ago. You got hurt and escaped. And I've never been heard of since. But now you're back. That's the fate.
I remember you now.
You remember me?
You're just a silly bear.
Princess Phoenix used to be supreme. Now you've become such a fool. No, you were a fool before too. Betrayed by someone close to you, yet you didn't know it, and even fell for him.
Well?
How dare you hit me?
Honey, I punched that silly bear.
What just happened? She just hit the Lord. Well, how could this happen, huh?
If this maniac really is Princess Phoenix, now she's acting like a crazy woman and can't even keep herself safe. Hope she won't drag us down.
My lord, my wife meant no harm. If you need to punish, please punish me instead.
Princess Phoenix used to be a big name, but was dumped by a man. Now you've become a fool, but he is willing to protect you? Fine, I'll give you what you want.
Don't lay a finger on my husband.
The Guardian Phoenix. You still have your powers.
We were wrong about her? Is she really Princess Phoenix?
How? How's that possible? I used to insult her all the time. If she truly is Princess Phoenix, then I'm totally doomed.
You can't keep pretending anymore.
What? Turns out she's been pretending all along.
Now that you've already exposed me, I won't hide it anymore. That's right. I am Princess Phoenix of Central State. 3 years ago, I was betrayed by Hajj, this jerk. That's why I ended up like this.
I never thought Princess Phoenix would be betrayed by a man she loved.
Lord of Northern Region, is so powerful now, yet she's in such despair. How pathetic.
My wife really is Princess Phoenix.
Sorry, honey. I didn't mean to keep it from you.
It's not your fault. I had my suspicions before. I just couldn't believe it.
Ever since I married you, over these 3 years, you've always been so good to me. I didn't tell you because I wanted to keep you out of trouble. Now that someone wants to hurt you, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
What a sweet couple. Wendy, I always thought you'd given up on men. I didn't expect that you'd get married.
It's none of your business. The only feeling I have for you is hatred. I hate you for your betrayal. I hate you for murdering the soldiers in Central State. Hajj, today, I'll settle all the scores with you.
That's exactly what I want. Right here at this grand event today, I'll finish both of you myself.
As long as I'm still alive, you can't lay a finger on him.
Letting you escape 3 years ago was my mistake. Today, no matter what, you'll done here. Now, all elite families here are taking my side. Plus, I've got warriors from Northern Region. Even if you're Princess Phoenix, you won't get away.
There's one thing I can't figure out. 3 years ago, you were scheming to get close to me and tried to finish me. There's definitely someone behind you.
Yes, there's a big shot backing me up. And you got in the way of our expansion.
Who's that?
It's me.
Grand Preceptor? Frank Wales?
Oh my gosh, even the Grand Preceptor is here. This is a scene I've never witnessed in my life.
Mr. Wales is one of the king's favorite subordinates. He's like the second most powerful person. Princess Phoenix will have a rough time today.
Frank, Princess Phoenix is under control now and at your mercy.
Good.
Mr. Wales, long time no see. So you're the one who had his back.
How's that? Now you can rest in peace. If you kneel and beg me now, I might make your end less painful.
3 years ago, if you had passed away in the battle, I'd have reported to the king to give you a grand burial. But here you are now, you'll have to go to hell.
I've been seasoned in battle and achieved countless victories. Naturally, I'm not afraid of that. But there's one thing I want to ask you.
Okay. I'll let you know the truth before you end.
3 years ago, Hajj betrayed me. You were the one pulling the strings, right? And now he dares to start an insurrection in Northern Region. I bet you must be adding fuel to the fire.
You're truly smart. That's right. This was all my doing.
As a founding veteran of Cassian, why did you do this?
The king is obsessed with making potions, ignoring all state affairs. I've had my eye on the throne of Cassian for a while, but you were in control of Central State, suppressed the 4 regions, and became my biggest obstacle.
So, you sent Hajj to get close to me, made me fall for him, and made him my soft spot.
Little girl, you see it through pretty clearly.
In the 3 years you've been gone, my people have infiltrated Central State. The noble family's defection in Hampland is just the beginning. Very soon, the entire Central State will be under my control.
So you want to rally the support of all the forces in Central State to strip the powers of me?
Exactly. That's why we have today's ceremony.
But your tricks are pretty weak. I figured it out already. Bring them over.
Move.
Mandy?
Isn't this the richest person in Hampland, Mr. Hobbs?
That's right. They were supposed to host this ceremony. No wonder they didn't show up. Turns out they got caught.
Help me, my lord.
Shut up. I wondered why I couldn't find them. Turns out it's your doing.
You sent Mandy to Central State to trick me, and then asked the Hobbs family to finish me and Jasper. Even if you have lots of influence, deep down, you're still afraid of me.
I'm Lord of Northern Region. I'm on an equal footing with you. Why should I be afraid of you?
Ha 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 ha. On an equal footing? Who told you that? You're Lord of Northern Region. I'm Princess Phoenix of Central State. My existence is meant to keep the lords in 4 regions in check. Why else would the Grand Preceptor be so wary of me?
Even if you caught Mandy and Scott, so what? You've lost all of your power and can't stir up trouble anymore.
Release them.
What does that mean? You admit defeat?
You think I'd be dumb enough to take them as my trump card against you? No matter the Hobbs family or other families, even if you gather all the prestigious families, Central State is still under my command.
You'll end soon. Where did you get such confidence?
During my 3-year disappearance. Do you know why those so-called elite families in Central State have achieved nothing? Because if I don't grant them economic resources in Central State, none of them can get any.
Frank, is that true?
Even if it's true, you're just in control of Central State. Now, the 4 regions in the east, south, west, and north are all under my control. I've got my students in the royal court. I've got influence all over the world now.
Looks like during these 3 years, you've made a lot of effort.
Now everything is settled. You better hand over Central State and pay allegiance to me. You are a smart person. Whether live or end, it's your choice.
I'm afraid your plan will fall through.
Little girl, don't be so stubborn. If you pay allegiance to me, maybe I could make you my goddaughter and still let you take control of Central State.
Frank, you can don't that.
Shut up.
If I agreed to that, someone would totally lose his pride. He was picking on me earlier. Now, he needs to see me as his sister. But don't worry, I won't compete with you. I'm not interested in taking an enemy as my godfather.
Don't be so stubborn. You're just Princess Phoenix of Central State. You dare challenge me, the Grand Preceptor?
What if I want to?
Let's see what you've got to dare brag like that.
You only know I'm Princess Phoenix appointed by the king, but you have no idea why I got the title.
Isn't it because of your military achievements? What's there to brag about?
Nope. Military achievements could get one the title of Lord. I'm Princess Phoenix because I'm the king's only daughter, the only princess of Cassian.
The king's token?
Did I hear that right?
Phoenix Princess is the princess of Cassian?
Even the king's token has shown up. Seeing this token is like seeing the king. It can't be wrong.
No wonder she's got the life-saving pill used by the king. She is the king's daughter.
Impossible. That's impossible.
Oh my gosh. She's not just Phoenix Princess. She's a real princess.
Well, Jasper, looks like good luck just hit your family. You're the husband of a real princess.
Wendy, how many secrets do you still have?
Where are the nation-guarding masters?
Greetings, Your Highness.
Nation-guarding masters only follow king's orders, and each of them can fight 1,000. Why are they here?
After I got my memory back, I got in touch with my father right away. I've told him everything I've been through. I kept my identity hidden just to catch you.
I've been plotting for half my life. I didn't expect I'd made a wrong step, and everything got wrecked because of you. I can't accept this.
I advise you to stop resisting. You know the strength of the nation-guarding masters? Even I can't stand a chance against them.
Your Highness, please give the order.
The Grand Preceptor, Frank Wales, engaged in factionalism, aiming to rebel, which is unforgivable. Lord of Northern Region Hajj defied his superior and regarded an enemy as his godfather. Arrest them all and take them back to my office.
Stay back. Move. Let go of me.
Welcome back, Princess Phoenix.
All of you rise. Whoever said to turn to Northern Region and blacklist the Lawson family, go back and resolve it yourselves. Central State doesn't want such scum.
My lady, please have mercy, please.
Didn't you hear what I said? Get lost.
Get out now.
And you can go back. Did I scare you?
It feels just like a dream. It's so unreal. You're a princess, but I'm just an ordinary person. I don't feel worthy of you.
Don't say that. Jasper Lawson's wife can only be Wendy Lane forever. That's what you said.
Yeah, I said that.
So no matter who I am, I'm still your wife. Always the little girl you love the most.